Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and it is Monday, so it's meal prep day. I am in my whole food clean eating routine, and I have 3 amazing recipes for you: breakfast, lunch, and a healthy dessert. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on, because I do a meal prep every Monday, and I actually upload 5 videos every single week. Down in the description box, you will find my recipe website. I will put that at the very top of the description box, as well as nutrition coaching. Highly recommend macros and calories. That's what I followed to lose 140 pounds and continue to maintain that weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite things, and my Facebook group. It's free, it's supportive, we would love to have you, are all down in that description box. So let me flip you around and let's jump into this healthy whole food meal prep. For my breakfast this week, I'm making oatmeal muffins. These are nice whole food, clean ingredient muffins, and this, similar to those energy bites that I made last week, this is a base recipe and you can add anything you want to it. So I'm going to show you the type of muffins that I'm going to make, and on my website I will have the base recipe for you. So let me show you what you'll need. You're going to need some rolled oats, oat flour. You can always make your own oat flour out of rolled oats, milk of your choice, vanilla extract, maple syrup. I have a little bit of this Chalk Zero maple syrup left, so I'm going to use that. This might be enough because it's only 1/4 cup, but if this is not enough, then I just have some regular maple syrup. I'm really trying to stay away from sugar-free syrup in the new year, but I do want to use that up. This is what I'm adding to my muffins, and again, you can add whatever you want, but these are some roasted, toasted up walnuts, and then I have some raisins, so I'm going to do a raisin walnut. You're going to need a couple of ripe bananas, eggs, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon. So to get started on the muffins, I mashed up my 2 bananas. My maple syrup, I had about 3/4 of it, of the sugar-free, and then I topped it off about 1/4 with the regular. When I put the points and calories on the screen, I'll include it for sugar-free syrup. I know a lot of you still do sugar-free products, and then you can adjust it if you use regular syrup. And then I'm adding my 1 cup of Fairlife, vanilla extract, and then I'm going to crack in my 2 eggs. Then I'm going to mix all of the wet ingredients together. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in my dry ingredients, starting with my 2 cups of rolled oats, 1/2 cup of oat flour, and I did 1/3 cup each of raisins and the walnuts, cinnamon, salt, and a teaspoon of baking powder. And then we're going to mix until fully combined. And then using my big scoop, I'm going to scoop out 12 muffins. I did spray my muffin pan with nonstick cooking spray, and I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. You can also place your toppings, so my raisins and walnuts, right on top if you want. I just mix them in to the batter, but these are going in for about 20 to 25 minutes or until cooked through. The oatmeal muffins are out of the oven. Ooh, these smell so good. I'm going to let them cool, pop them out of the pan, package them up for the week, and I'll be back to share points, calories, and macros. The oatmeal muffins are cooled. I'm going to just put these in a Ziploc bag, throw them in the fridge. You can see that I had one of these as part of my morning snack. These are phenomenal, and the only thing they're sweetened with is bananas and syrup, so all natural, clean, whole foods. I will say the raisins and the walnuts are the perfect combo because it adds a little sweetness, but also a little bit of a crunch, and walnuts are so great. Such a great source of healthy fat, great for your heart. What a perfect addition to breakfast. I'll pair this with some type of protein, maybe chicken sausage, turkey bacon, regular bacon, Canadian bacon, maybe some eggs. We'll just make a well-rounded breakfast. These would also make an amazing snack. So I'll put all the information here on the screen for you. For my lunch this week, I'm making a street corn chicken bowl. I am modifying the original recipe quite a bit because you can kind of make this however you would like. But let me show you what's in the recipe, and then let me show you what toppings or modifications I'm making. You're going to need salt and pepper. I'm going to use black beans. It said you could do rice or beans. I actually have these seasoned black beans, so I'm going to do those. Corn, I am seasoning my chicken with taco seasoning. There is a marinade recipe attached to the original recipe, which will be on my website. A red onion, feta cheese. I'm using ground chicken. You can also use chicken breast. And then you're going to need some fresh cilantro. And for toppings or additions to my bowl, I'm going to add some chopped up cherry tomatoes, avocado, salsa, and light sour cream. The first thing I'm going to do is cook up my chicken with my taco seasoning. If you're using chicken breast and the marinade recipe, you will want to marinate your chicken for a little while. So I went ahead and put the seasoned black beans in a storage container, as well as the corn. And here is my cooked ground chicken. Now we're going to make the actual dressing. I chopped up my cilantro, my red onions, and then I have 1/4 cup of feta cheese. One thing I forgot to mention is you'll also need 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. I'm using light mayonnaise. So to make the sauce that we're going to put over the top of the ground chicken, the beans, and all the other good stuff is I added my corn. This is 1 full can of drained corn to a bowl. I'm adding in 1/3 cup of light mayo. The recipe calls for lime juice, which I didn't realize I was out of, so I would definitely add that for that more street corn flair. And then it also calls for Cojita cheese, which my store didn't have any, so I'm omitting that as well. I'm adding in my 1/4 cup of crumbled feta, cilantro, my diced red onion. I'm going to add a little bit of taco seasoning and some salt and pepper. And then give that a stir, get everything mixed together really well. This is incredible. It tastes so good. It tastes like Mexican street corn dip. That is, I'm going to just put a lid on, throw it in the fridge, and then for my bowl, I'm adding my ground chicken or chicken breast, again, whatever you use. Black beans, you can even do rice if you prefer. And then for toppings, again, I'm doing light sour cream, salsa, tomatoes, and avocado. If you want to see one of these bowls put together, definitely check out Wednesday's What I Eat in a Day, because this is what I'll be having for lunch. So you'll be able to see it all in action, but I will go ahead and put the points, calories, macros here on the screen for the base recipe. This is not going to include any optional toppings, but is for just the base recipe. For a sweet treat, dessert, snack, I'm making healthy zucchini banana bread with little mini chocolate chips. So let me show you what you'll need. You're going to need some olive oil, avocado oil, vanilla extract, honey. I'm actually going to use half of this sugar-free honey. It's from Chalk Zero. It's actually really good. I just want to use this up, and then I'm going to do half just regular honey. I'm using pumpkin pie spice because it calls for all the spices that are in pumpkin pie spice, and I'm out of just nutmeg. So I'm going to sub that. Mini chocolate chips, a couple of bananas, an egg, a large zucchini, baking powder, baking soda. So to get started on the zucchini banana bread, I mashed up my couple of bananas. I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of honey. I did 3/4 of the sugar-free Chalk Zero honey and then just topped it off with the regular honey. 1 tablespoon of oil, vanilla extract, 1 egg, and then we're going to add in our zucchini. I just shredded it up with my grater, grated it, I should say, and then squeezed all the excess liquid out. And we're going to stir together until mixed. I sprayed my bread pan really well with nonstick cooking spray. We're going to add in our bread batter and just tap it down into place. We're going into a 350-degree oven for 40 to 45 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. The zucchini chocolate chip banana bread is out of the oven. This smells even better than the oatmeal muffins, and those taste delicious. So I imagine this is going to be equally as good. I am going to allow it to cool completely, slice it into 8 slices. I'll put all the points, calories, macros here on the screen for you. Thank you for joining me for this week's meal prep. I hope you enjoyed seeing breakfast, lunch, a dessert, all whole healthy food. I'm so excited for them. I'm telling you, those oatmeal muffins are so good, and I love that you can change up what you add to them and get an endless amount of varieties. Again, my recipe website is where you will find all of today's recipes. It is linked at the top of the description box, as well as nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my favorite things, and come join my Facebook group. We would love to have you. Happy Monday. Here's to a successful week, and I'll see you in Wednesday's What I Eat in a Day. Bye.